In the month of May of 2025, Google introduced AI Max search campaigns to improve performance of Google Ads. If you're wondering what that is, this video is for you to explain the new changes that will be effected and rolled out in September of 2025. Right, so let's get into it. Well, AI Max campaigns are not new. It's just a revolution. It's just a change. It's an update of what it's already been happening and already is available. The AI Max campaign is a new optional feature layer that within Google search campaigns and gives people new options, and it affects three things: the search, the keywords. It affects also how the ads would appear, and lastly, the final URL. All this will be influenced and affected by the AI Max campaign. So let's look at what they sent us to what they posted on the May 6th. This has been available to some of us in the ad space, but it's going to be rolled out to every advertiser in the coming period of until September of 2025. Then so far it is opt-in. If you like it, if you want to use it in your campaigns, you can. By default, you have to opt in. But I think in the future, when you create new campaigns, this will be one of the default things you'll have to um, look out for. Well, as usual, the logic for this is heavy investment in AI and the realization that 15% of new searches occur every day or every year. And they want to position your brand in new places without you being being affected or without you coming to think of new keywords. So one of the one of the things that I talked about earlier is keywords. With these campaigns, we are going keyword less targeting. This is where you don't have to use keywords for targeting your users, which is a bit of a surprise for most people because Google is known for keywords. Well, they say is what they're saying is like removing keywords is not something new. This is something that's happened before, and in the dynamic search ads, which don't use much keywords, but these ones affect how people will use or operate in the future. Like for example, Google will look at your landing page, Google will look at your past performance, Google will look at your products, and then they'll come up with keywords for you. This also increases who you get to see your ads because it'll expand your reach to as many people as possible. And then the ad will be seen everywhere in terms of Google Search, YouTube, Google Display, and Gmail as well. So it's a huge improvement. Also with AI Max campaign, you don't have to worry about your ad copy because Google will work on your headlines, your descriptions to match what the user is typing. And this is really help for top of the funnel campaigns where you can't capture all the keywords imaginable. They help you find new intent keywords and top of the funnel keywords for you to find your client at the right time. So they'll work on your ads. And then lastly, they're gonna work on your landing page. They'll give you different URLs to use. They'll go to your website, pick the right URL to use for your landing page, which they feel is more useful or more impactful for your clients, and then you'll be able to convert from there. So why is this the direction they're going with? They're going with this direction because uh, some companies have used it and they've been able to get 14% more conversion, 30% lower cost per conversion, and some other companies has reported 30% higher in conversion. So how would you use this? I don't have it yet on my campaigns yet, but as soon as I get it, uh, I would use it this way. I would clone one of my more successful campaigns, and I'll try it out as a separate. It will not affect my successful campaigns. I'll put them on the side, and then also I will use negative keywords just to make sure that the thing doesn't go wild or crazy. And then lastly, monitor the performance. This also increases likelihood of it not failing. So, why it happened, why they introduced it, because Google has realized people are shifting from they're using keywords per se, they use conversational searches these days. People are using tools like AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, or Perplexity. Such terms are longer, more specific, and less predictable. And Gemini 2.0 is being used heavily, and they want to capitalize on that market. So the reporting features they would use to make sure that people are getting the most value from the money is asset level performance in terms of CTR, or ROAS, and CPC conversions. They will look at search term mapping. Uh, they would look at location intent targeting. Or in fact, I should mention this. Before in the past, when you're selling an item in a specific area, you'd have to add the location. Let's say restaurant in London, restaurant in New York, and then now it's not a thing. Now it changes. Now we'll be talking about things like under the ad group level, you can add the location so that you don't have to repeat adding the place of where you're looking at. Right. So who should use this? I don't think this is something for beginners yet. It's very tempting because it takes out most of the heavy lifting. I think this should just be done for this just be done for by experts. And then if you're in a very regulated industry, I wouldn't advise to use it because keywords are very specific. Uh, and then also, lastly, if you need more creative control than more people, I would advise to avoid this. So again, quickly, just a recap is the AI Max is not a new campaign feature or a new campaign style. It's a new way of matching searches to what you want. You're not replacing keywords, and more importantly, it's not mandatory. I hope this has been educational, and I'll talk to you guys later.